According to the Public Health England's report, e-cigarettes are 95% safer than traditional cigarettes. Vaping is linked to helping smokers quit smoking cigarettes. As you probably know, there are many different ways to quit smoking. Some work better than others.
Hi, I'm Wei. So, background, bit of like everywhere. So, born in Brazil, parents are from Hong Kong, moved here when I was 5 to London and been here ever since. Vaping, I've been vaping for give or take 18 months now. Started off as a hobby, well, it started off just to quit smoking. But then when you found out what you could do with vaping, like how you could personalize it, customize what you build and what flavors you can have, it just became more of a lifestyle, and it's kind of why the whole culture itself has increased over the years.
Wei finds that interesting flavors are critical for quitting smoking, and also vaping could be cheaper than smoking cigarettes.
I tried going cold turkey for October before, that didn't work out, gave up in the first 2 weeks, but then when was it? Yeah, so 18 months ago, I was just tired of just rolling cigarettes because it was always raining. So I just went to my local vape store and they set me up with the whole device and everything. And after that, it was just, after a month, I decided to change the device because I thought I'm going to keep on vaping and I kind of want something that's more suited for me. So I went for a more powerful device. So I went into RDAs, which are rebuildable decks. So you start building your own coils, and with those you get a lot more vapor production and much better flavour, and it's also more cost effective. With cigarettes, before it used to be going to a corner shop, ask for B&H or Amber Leaf, and that's just it. You just always went for the same choice. But with vaping, you've got all types of flavours that you can think of. So you can go from the normal sweet, like blueberry flavours. My favourite flavours are the ones from Malaysia, where they're fruity, but they've got that light mint to it, so it's really refreshing on a hot summer's day. So vaping itself is already cheaper than cigarettes.
What is more exciting than the flavors is the community itself. Whether you are a newbie or an advanced or an experienced vapor, joining a vaping community may be one of the things you'll decide on. It is a great venue for discussions, hanging out, sharing your thoughts, hearing others' opinions, asking for advice, and having fun.
The best part of vaping is probably the community actually. So we have expos where you meet up with other stalls and even customers and even anyone that vapes. And then when you just see people and you just, when they walk by and you smell that flavour, you just got to stop there and it's like, hey man, what flavour are you vaping on? Because I definitely want to try that.
Probably more expensive.
Oh yeah, no, my mate's got these, but mate got similar ones for like 350.
Yeah. You start talking about, you know, what your first device was, what your favourite juice is, what type of device you actually like using and what you want in the future. So it's more, yeah, lifestyle basically.
This community is also growing online. There are countless online vaping forums and magazines. Vapers share links and texts about useful information, such as that events going on.
We have magazine stuff, so like the ones I'm subscribed to is Vapound. So it's a monthly magazine and they always tell me, you know, what new flavours are and also what events there are. October I went to the one in Birmingham, but normally I'd go to the one in London Expo during May, and with those it's, you see a huge demographic. So most of the time, yeah, you do see the millennials like us that are just between big clouds, but then you just see other ones that got into vaping just to quit smoking, but they've started making their own juices, their own flavours, they've really taken on to it. And with how it is it's so varied, but there is that same common feature is we don't want cigarettes anymore. There are still some that still, smoke a cigarette on the side.
The vaping community has also taken smoke tricks, such as the smoke ring, one step further by creating mind-bending tricks like the jellyfish, among others.
Tricking, that's probably another reason why I'm really into vaping. It's just, so you start off with the normal tricks, so you can just use a table, vape on it, and then do a tornado. That's one of the easiest tricks to go for. But then when you start learning how to do O-rings, most of the tricks is an advancement of an O-ring. So there's bending, which you push the direction of where the vape goes by using air cushion between your palm and the actual O-ring. I'm also working on doing splits. So I've learned how to do head split, but not too well. And with normal vertical splits, that's the one I've kind of got hang of now. But then again, I only started practicing yesterday when I was bored, so yeah.
Tricks look awesome and are easier to do using vaporizers.
I'd probably pass out before I could finish on cigarettes, but with vaping, it's not really harmful to you, so you can keep on inhaling for 5 hours straight, and most you can get is probably a nicotine rush, but I'm now smoking 0 milligrams. So I was on 24 and I've dropped down to 0 over the years.
Factors like coils, battery life, and vapors production have to be brought into consideration when choosing your vaporizer model.
So if you want a lot more power, so you have to have coils that can handle a lot more power into them, so watches. With the battery mod, you can go for inbuilt battery or external batteries. I prefer using external batteries since I'm always vaping. So you can carry a spare battery with you and just pop it in whenever you want. With powers, they can go up to, the highest one I have is 350. Currently the one I'm using is 120 watts and I only need to use 80 watts on it. When you choose your mod, you normally choose it turning on the specs, just like your phone. But main reason I got this was really like the steampunk design, so it really fitted the whole specs of everything, and that's why I chose my mod.